One. How y'all doing? This is Rooster with Hoot's Custom Flies Guides. Um, Co-owner, founder, guide, fly tire. I got my awesome girlfriend Devin, the rod builder of Devin Evolution Rods. You can buy them on hootscustomflies.com. Uh,
Or at my Etsy.
we're at her Etsy, that store that starts with an E. Etsy, Etsy, Yahtzee, the Yahtzee store. Yeah.
Not it at all. Yes.
No, not it at all, but I'm getting close, as long as you get close. But yeah. I'm working on an order right now. I know I was going to tie some foamulators, but I got to finish this order, so I'm happy and grateful. Thank you very much, Harley. What's up, Andy? How you doing, man? How's your weather? Did you get your snow? Here we go. I'm going to go ahead. I already started on this one. I'm racing the clock, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. Stacking deer hair right now. Ta-da. There we go. Now, see, it's all uneven in the back, and you just want the long one. So you just go ahead and just pluck it out. You see how I got it curved up like that? If you could keep it in like this and have it curved down, it will fit so much better. Right there. I'm going to take a loose wrap. Oh, there it was. Thread loose wrap. Loose wrap. Make sure everything's on one side and pull down because it rolls. Let's kind of go through it a little bit. There we go. Make sure everything's even on both sides. Then you can let it go. But bam! Right? This is what I like to do here, though. I'll turn it upside down first and grab all of these. Be gentle because you can still pull it loose and yada yada. I forgot the legs. I forgot the legs. Some snow flurries and just renewed your fishing license. That is awesome, man. That is real awesome. It's always good to have a fishing license because, I mean, people are like, well, I don't keep fish or, da da da. It still pays, it helps pay the game warden. It helps pay, you know, fish hatcheries to keep your local river stocked, you know? There we go. There we go. And there we go. I'm pulling it all apart. There we go. But yeah, it's very important to have a fishing license. Just helps out the whole reason why of having fishing license is really just to support, you know, game wardens in the park you're at, or actually all parks all over. Oh yeah, it'll cost you an arm and a leg, man. I would love to get a lifetime fishing license. Once I'm a rich fly fisherman, never. All right, so now I forgot I gotta put the hackle on. Now this hackle, I normally use this kind of hackle. It's a barred orange dry fly. Look at that. That's pretty. But this is a size 4 hook. TMC 200. So I'm not going to be using that because I got to use a big O. Big O. That's not even big enough. I got to unwind this and fix my dubbing a little bit. And pick out a new fly. Dude, Andy, if he got a lifetime fishing license where he's at, it would cost him $2,000.
Oh, it's only like $300. It changes with age here.
It changes with age in Missouri. $2,000, man. I will give you a lifetime fly fishing um, license. I will print one off for you for $500. It won't be legal and it won't save you, but I'll do it for $500. I just got a printer. Yeah, the older. Okay, so they do that there too. My dad or his dad got a lifetime honey, and it said it cost. He said it costed his dad $57. Yeah. Yeah, your dad must be old. I'm joking. I'm joking. I hope he's not watching this. There we go. I'm looking for a really fat feather. There we go. All right, that is what we are looking for. Bam. This is whiting hackle, by the way. And I accidentally got a bad batch somehow a long time ago. I'm going to put this face down underneath. Tie it back a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to take the whole stem and then trim it off right here. All right, I'm going to run my thread back. Then we're going to start, do two right off the bat. And then it's kind of a spiral and then straight up and down. You're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, just like this. Look at that. And then I always give an extra one right at the end. That's my trademark right there. There's some fly fishing places that have been copying my patterns and stuff. I only sell flies to Two Rivers in Norfolk. Norfolk's my dream home. I would love to live there. It's so small and just cool. One day, though. One day. There we go. Now we'll stack the deer hair. I'm glad I got me some previously. Oh, that's just worthless. Okay, here we go. Don't ever put deer hair on the table if you're gonna. There we go. Now you should always brush your deer hair because you do got this. I don't know if you guys can see it on my fingers. You do got some. Hey, what's up, Scott? Oh, I'm alive. I am live. I am live, Scott. I am live. How have you been, bro? Can't wait till the weather decides what it's gonna do so I can do some fishing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and brush this. I just use a dubbing brush, and it works. Pull out all that. You could save that kind of down or fur stuff like that for what do you call it? What do you call it? Dubbing. My severe head trauma is finally catching up to me now. Here we go. All right. There we go. Then I'm going to grab it by the ends. That's where your long ones are at, and you want to keep those. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you. Just got this order in, so it's kind of a repeat of yesterday. I tied it yesterday and put the word out, hey, look what I can do. And then a good buddy of mine said, shoot, I'll take a dozen. 6 in size 6 and 6 in size 4. So here's a little trick. so your wing don't look all stupid crazy. Cut the top of your hackle about like that. And then, there we go, we'll take our measurement. And if y'all got special requests on what you want to see tied or anything, let me know. Drop me a tip, put it in the message or something like that. Much obliged, much obliged. Donations and tips is what's keeping us going right now. Gotta pay the cell phone bill. I do all this from my cell phone. Alright. But I'd rather people make orders than anything. Put in orders. Tips are orders. Beggars cannot be choosers. I hope everybody had an awesome Easter. I forgot Easter happened. Alright, make sure everything's straight. Everything is. Alright, so I'm going to grab all this. There we go. Pull down the wing a little bit. You shouldn't really mess with the wing too much, but it's kind of got wild right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh. And this is how crazy I am with my quality of fly. I make sure the wings are even like as they come out, it has to look exactly the same on both sides, or I won't send it. I won't sell it. Gonna be at Tri Lakes, totally excited. Yo, I got so many streamers. I don't know why they blocked me from posting on Tri Lakes though. That's weird. On Facebook. I'm kind of done with Facebook anyways. I got hacked. Then all of a sudden my business slowed down. And I feel like it's because of the hacking, but I don't even know what was post. So I'm quite aggravated. And they suspended it and just like I got literally hacked. Like they found out my password. I don't know how they do it. My password's so long. You know? Oh yeah, Indiana, the weather is pretty nasty. No, I haven't gotten my Facebook fixed yet, and I probably won't. I don't know what else to do. Kind of just I've sent emails. I am technologically ignorant. I know more about fishing than I do about anything. And I know less about computers than I do about anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big. I wasn't that kid that would, stay home on computers. I mean, I played Super Nintendo when I was a kid and, Xbox, PlayStation 1 and 2, yada, yada, yada. But man, I've always wanted to be outside fishing. Fly fishing saved my life. It really did. This business saved my life too, because I was heading down a bad path. And then I got back into it. All right, so these are going to get trimmed. But this wing's not coming out like I want it to. There we go. And before you put the dubbing on, that's when you want to do your trimming, because that dubbing will cover it up and get rid of this wing, part of the wing there. There we go. That looks good. Go ahead and try it, man. I mean, I believe if enough people send emails and stuff, they'll do something about it. I've sent emails, haven't got any back. And my uncle, he's really technologically genius. Uncle Magic Shark. Yep, that's his name. Uncle Magic Shark. He is my uncle. And he is a great white shark. He's a tall, really awesome guy. Really peaceful until you mess with him. And then he'll definitely give you what you ask for. Deer hair sucks. Oh, yeah. Uncle Magic Shark designed the logo and the T-shirt. Hope the weather gets better in Indiana. Aren't they really known for their largemouth bass, their bass fishing and stuff?
There's stillwater
Oh, there is. There's trout in Indiana.
fishing.
Huh, I did not know that. There we go. I got a thing about petting flies. I don't know. Anybody else got a thing about petting flies? I definitely do. Now, the reason why I'm not doing this in the other camera angle is because of I have to pull down on the deer hair. This is 8/0, by the way. Simplify Classic 8/0, and it is holding it. I suggest getting some. It'll be on my website soon. I just got to hopefully make some big money at Tri Lake. I mean, I hope so. I know there's a dozen streamers. There's a half dozen. There's another half dozen articulated streamers. Another half dozen, and then there's 8, and then there's another 8, and then I'm working on some other articulated. I'm gonna probably have a boat ton. Indiana, Shepley says there. Scott Shepley says Indiana doesn't have any good fishing. Huh.
I don't know if it's
I've heard of that before. I think the waters are polluted. If I'm not mistaken. Now see this is see how it tapers down. Can't use that no more. So I save it. I have a bucket that I put scrap feathers in and stuff like that. I keep my dry separated from all my other ones and stuff because I don't want to mess with that. So I'll use this one. Here we go. All right. And this is how I prep them. Okay, I'm gonna hold it to where this is the face, the shiny side. This is the back, the concave side. Okay. First, you want to hold the shiny side facing you, the face, and then you want to strip off some of the barbs. That's what these are. These are barbs, and they have smaller barbs on these called Barbie wells. Little fly fishing anatomy. Hey man, I'm addicted to brook trout. I will walk 100 miles and I will walk 1,000 more just to be that man who caught a biggest brown brook trout and landed the world record. I'm not a music writer. I'm just going to stick to my fly time. Fa-la-lamba, fa-la-lamba, fa-la-lamba. Is that right, honey? Yeah. I would walk 100 miles and I would walk 100 more. I've been listening to Australian music today. These are medium rubber legs, and I barred them myself with a Sharpie. I don't know if you guys ever got TikTok. You guys should check out this Trent guy. He he literally doesn't tie, but he draws like a paper out of a bowl, and it's got like draw a flamingo doing jumping jacks, and he'll draw it like not even stopping. It's just one fluid motion, not even taking the pin off, or he uses sharpies too. Doesn't mess up. I mean, does a lot better than I could, which I thought was pretty cool. Y'all should check it out. Help out that family too. Thinking about starting a group of fishermen where we go around and help people. I remember this movie. I think it was like it's about this kid who had a good life. Then his family member died. There we go. I'd like to get it centered with the eye, right? And then we're gonna take these and we're gonna trim them up About right there. Then we're going to take these back ones and we're going to push them forward. And we want these to be a little bit longer than the front ones. And the only reason why I do that with all my stimulators now. Because it gives it like not just, this doesn't just look like, a brood cicada or anything. It also has the ability to look like a grasshopper, or whatever. Whatever you want it to be. Oh, where did you catch? Did you go to Norfolk? Is that where you was at? Or was you on Bull Shoals? Because that is pretty cool. The record brook trout for Arkansas is 5 pounds. I'm going to beat that record. I've been studying brook trout. Alright, so we're going to get us a nice noodle, but I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Because I'm going to put some extra wraps just to hold the leg in. There we go. 1, 2, and that's pretty tight. If you can tell, this is a size 4 TMC 200, and I'm moving the hook. Oh, messed up my dubbing noodle right there. Sometimes it's K-Pock. It's a little pain in the butt to use. You want to kind of put it on a little bit at a time. Now, what I'm doing here with this hand is I'm pinching and pulling it back. And I'm not pulling it back, I'm pushing it down and keeping it all corralled. Because the reason why we're wrapping over that is to keep it under control. And I'm going to seal the deal. Because we don't want it to tighten up. Because if you tighten that dubbing, it'll make the wing go foof. And that will not be good. Oh, that works. That's good. There we go. Alright, then we'll run this back. I'm going to put on a nice thin dubbing noodle with this K-Pock Simplify. I do have some Simplify products on my website for sale. I offer pretty competitive prices. Check it out. Tell me what you think. I have the Egg Static, and I have some craft fur. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do the cross underneath, cross, just like that. Then we're going to do it to the other side. Cross, underneath, cross, just like that. Then we're going to put another extra little wrap right there. Norfolk, yeah. Shepley caught his first brookie in Norfolk. Yeah, I love Norfolk, man. I guide that river. I love that river. I'll be living there eventually. I'll be visiting my parents there a lot. A lot. They're getting a place out there as we speak. And I'm excited. That is honestly my dream town, man. Rob Zombie doesn't live too far away. Which that'd be cool to run into him trout fishing. See Rob Zombie out there fly fishing. That'd be awesome. Now, if y'all don't know who Rob Zombie is, he's a kind of like, I don't know, is that heavy metal? I guess. It's not death metal, but I mean, it's pretty loud stuff. There we go. And so we want to keep the cone, no matter what. Keep the cone. Let's see here. And after this, I'm going to eat dinner, and then I'm going to finish this. I have pretty good luck without a boat, but the problem is if they open up the floodgates, because the dam does not work anymore, and they're not going to fix it. They're not going to repair it. But the floodgates, when they open, it gets pretty tough. But man, I know some secret spots. I know some secret spots. Don't we, hon? Yeah, we do. There we go. Well, I'm going to do one more wrap around. Now, I had to put this K-pack on here because it's like basically tree stuff. Kind of just want to make sure you get it all surrounded, and that's when you crank it. And always start small and work your way up. Don't be all, you know, wild with it. Here we go. Now it sounds like someone's fighting outside. Welcome to Lebanon. There we go. Look at that already. Left me enough room to tie off. Always leave you a little bit of room. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap. We're going to do 2 wraps right off the bat, touching each other. Oh, you're going to be in the way. 1. Go. 2. Then I'm going to cut in front and go in between the legs. Oh, yeah. All right, and then I'm going to go behind it or in front of the front legs. And keep kind of the same width all the way through. Like so. Then when I get to this last wrap, I'm weird. I like to do 2 wraps at the end. I don't know why. It's just me. There we go. Now, when I cut this, I like to pull it down and pull tight and get all the barbs, everything. And there we go. There's no extra barbs sticking out or anything you got to worry about. There we go. Make sure everything's nice. Oh. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna whip finish. Let it whip, let it nay nay, let it whip, let it nay. Right? No? Okay. Sounds perfect. Oh, if any of y'all are Law and Order fanatics, I'm not really a fanatic. I just used to watch it with my mom a lot and stuff. The Special Victims Unit and the whatever Law and Orders and stuff like that. Well, they got this one. I don't know how new it is, but the organized crime. Yo, that one's their best. They should put Ice-T in that one. For real. Speaking about rappers, y'all hear what happened with P. Diddy? Oh my gosh, man. Oh yeah, I'm going fly fishing during the hatch. Yo, I got 3 different uh patterns to try out for the brood and the cicada hatch. And I came up with my own, and I tied some other ones and stuff to see what's happening and stuff like that. So I'm totally excited. I will be fly fishing. I'm gonna hit Norfolk for that, for real, because I know a spot. Man, you could say, dude, it's a dry fly fishing spot. And I'm not big on dry fly fishing, but man, some big fish like to come up. There we go. Oh, that's size 4 right there. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it up. I like to use this UV by Solarez. This is the Bone Dry. Dries in 10 seconds or something like that. Put me a couple. Get pretty good at this. I have two daughters, and I used to paint their fingernails, and they would paint my fingernails and stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely going fishing during the hatch. Just lay down. There we go. Oh man, these wings are beautiful. These wings are beautiful. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. All right. And then what I like to do, since we wrap or take the wire and, go forward with it, wrap forward with it. What I like to do, because I don't, yeah, I'm going to get me some of this. I'm going to start using the Zap-A-Gap in the thing. Because all you got to do, if you want to get a little drop on your prison shank stabby thingy, I don't even know what they call that. Bob and Bobkin stabber thing. I've been tying flies forever and I still don't know the tools, and I don't really care. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you. Can't wait till we get to drop a line together again. Always have a blast, man. Maybe meet up in Norfolk. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, and I found something. I have found something. Here we go. Here we go. Had a wild one. Ooh, wild one. There we go. Size 4, Brood X rubber leg stimulator. Right there. Bam. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hang that up. I got one more to tie. And I'm actually going to eat my dinner. I'm starving. Like, well, another person. You know what? I'll work on this one last one. Here we go. The last one. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Top of the line for the tip of your line. The highest quality flies. I bet you. I bet you. Takes a lot to tear up my flies, I found out. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead, A-Dot, Simplify Classic. Start about there. We're going to work it back. Work it back. There we go. Go back up. Oh, man. I wish the downstairs neighbor quit smoking cigarettes in her house. It's not supposed to smoke cigarettes in your house. It makes the whole house stink, dude. I hate the smell of it. Ugh. Whatever. All right. So now we need the wire. This is extra small black wire. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm going to catch it right there. Use it to hold it back. There we go. All right. What's up, Harley? How you doing, man? This is the last of your order right there, man. The last. Size 4. Here we go. Now, this is that simplified K-Pack, K-Pock. Gonna use it in little bits. And you really want to make sure when you do this, use little wisps at a time. and try to get it to surround the thread and or dubbing. Kind of just lightly twist it, then crank it. All right. Build up a little bump right here. There we go. All right. But yeah, these definitely going to be some bass candy. Definitely. You can come by and pick this stuff up anytime you want. Unless you want me to mail it to you, I can mail it to you. There we go. And just start building it up a little bit at a time. All right, now we're gonna go with the black. Awesome, awesome, man. I'll be home basically the rest of. Yeah, I'll be home for a while. I'll be home for a while. I'm gonna just keep chucking time flies and make a name for myself. My dad and his brother are in Norfolk right now, which is pretty cool. Oh, awesome, awesome. Make this black little spot a little bit bigger. I wish you guys could see how I surround it. So basically, before you twist this K-Pack dubbing on, you really want to get it surrounding. You don't want to use, like, that was a little bit too much. But yeah, you just want a little wisp, put it around there, and then lightly rub it back and forth so it surrounds the thread, and then do it tight. And make sure when you're spinning it, you do it straight across. Don't go up and down with it. That will mess up your day. All right. Now this K-Pop dubbing, it's high floating support, holds 30 times its weight. So stuff can float a lot. There we go. Make sure this is all nice and tapered and even and looking right. Not looking like somebody who didn't care just slapped it together, because I care about every fly I tie. Treat it like it's the last one. All of them have to be perfect. High quality flies, man. Oh, some black got into that. Huh? Yeah, another thing, when you're using two different colors with this stuff, make sure you wipe your fingers off, because that black will stick on really well. There we go. I don't know what's up with this town, but people are just hot rodding their stuff right now. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. There we go. Look at that noodle. Noodle. My cousin's name was Noodle. And I named my second daughter after my cousin. There we go. Her nickname was Noodle, wasn't her real name. There we go. Trying to get a TikTok shop opened up too. Not too worried about the Chinese. I don't think they want a damn thing, unless they want to steal all my fishing secrets. But I think Tom Rosenbauer's already trying to do that. JK, just joking, Tom Rosenbauer. Where am I? Wah, wah, wah. Bring that forward just a wee bit more. Got me some sleepy time tea. And a nose full of dubbing and deer hair. Ugh. I know I'm allergic to rabbits. I swear I'm allergic to rabbit fur. I have to be. I have to be. Man, when I tie with like rabbit, oh god, that's rough. Now let's make you a little bigger. So I'm adding to it. See, and you gotta do it in wisps, and you gotta make sure it gets all the way around. There we go. Did you find it? Yeah. Oh, find stuff when you're not looking for it. Every time I don't. Don't forget, we have Devolution Rod or Devin's Evolution Rods on the website, and she's working on another one right now. You can check it out on her Etsy and her Instagram and her Facebook and her rod. I use a fiberglass rod that she made. We call it the Gray Ghost, and I tell you what, I have never casted better, farther, straighter. Never looked more professional in my life. So here we go. Now, what's cool about the stimulator is the original pattern was for salmon. And what do you call them? Steelheads. Real steelheads. Not the lake rainbow trout in the north. We're talking steelheads that come from the ocean. There we go. Oh, we might end up doing a little black on this one. We'll see. Yeah, this K-Pock is the same thing that they use in life vests, which is pretty interesting. And it's from a tree, the K-Pock tree. You can do a little bit more. I kind of want to bring it up to that thread right there. Maybe a little bit past the thread, actually. Hey, would you like it fiberglass, Harley? or graphite or carbon fiber. Zero. Yeah. But yeah, you choose color threads if we can find the guides. I mean, Devin customizes it for you so you feel more comfortable. Cause my biggest belief about fly fishing is if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't have um, faith in your skills and in your like rod and your tools that you're using for fly fishing, you're not going to have a successful. I feel like if you go out of the water, all I got is crap and stuff like that. I have landed some monster trout and some monster bass and catfish and carp on a 6.5. I bought the Shakespeare rod that you can get at Walmart on a 6.5. Like, man, it really, and I was just comfortable. I was really, comfortable with what I had, and it does matter, man. It really does matter. I'm gonna throw on some black, and then we're gonna call it good. Glass all day, honey. Glass 0 weight for micro fly fishing. She'll look it up here soon. We haven't had dinner yet. There we go. There we go. Bam. All right, now we're gonna go with the deer hair. Oh no, the hackle. Where I screwed up last time. God, my nose is so itchy. Here we go. Bam. Prep the feather. The face is the shiny side. Have it face towards you. Pull a bunch off the bottom and pull more off the top so you get kind of a, or there's more on this side than there is the other side. And when you do that, it'll look pretty when you wrap it around the dubbing. Your first wrap will look pretty. You don't have any crazy strays or anything. It's two. Whoa. And we'll do another two in the back. Bring you up. One, two. It's like my trademark. Two in the front, two in the back. There we go. And you want to wiggle it through here. Some people say you don't have to. And sometimes you're just lucky and you really don't have to. But most of the time, you need to. There we go. These are my cruddy scissors. So I got like three pairs of scissors. One for deer hair, one for thread and other stuff, and then one for like just stuff you don't want to cut with good pairs of scissors, man. The crappy pair. I think this is my first pair of scissors I ever bought too. So there we go. They're great for self-defense. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to trim this. There we go. Cut the deer hair. I'm just grabbing a pinch. About that much. There we go. Then grab it by the tips. Pull out all this stuff on the underneath. All right. And then brush it out. I might have to add a little bit more. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna need a little bit more. I'm putting deer hair on the table because it's so hard to get off. There we go. Go ahead and brush it. I threw my brush away. All right. Pull that out. There we go. Grab it by the ends and pull forward. There we go. All right. Now I just like it to go all the way to the back of there, right there. So what I do is two. I pull it all over because it'll help center it. There we go. And I just wrap through it back and forth, back and forth. There we go. Oh, make sure it won't spin on me when I cut it. All right. Cut it. Really quick way to cut it all, or cut most of it, not all of it. Pull it all up like this. There we go. And we're going to cut some of this wing because it's too much. Got too much, man. Got too much. I'm going to cut it about right here. There we go. Same thing with you. There we go. I don't know how we got that in there. There you go. There we go. Let's finish wrapping it up. All right, now let's do the legs. Just my barred legs. Just took some medium rubber legs. Took a Sharpie marker. Barred them out. There we go. Go ahead and cut that right there. Put it over here. Make sure your thread is straight for the next thing we do. Alright. There we go. There we go. Pull this down. Oh, where did you come from? There we go. Pull you down. I kind of keep like how far I bring it is like the rubber is square with the eye. It's like you go from the side of the rubber straight to the eye, and it's perfect. So I'm going to take these two, push them forward. I'm going to trim them about right there. And then I'm going to take these back two, push them forward. I'm going to trim them just a little bit longer. Oh, there we go. All right, now I screwed up. I should have put the hackle on first. So, and I did this intentionally to show you guys how to do this, okay? So if you forget the hackle, unlike me, which I totally did, you got to find yourself some. That's the first step. All right, so I'm looking for a big old fat one here. Here we go. There we go. Now we already got the legs. You're supposed to put the hackle on before the legs, right? Doesn't really matter, just makes it easier, yada yada. There we go. So I'm prepping it like I did the other one. All right, so we're going to start right here in between the legs. And we're going to wrap. Pull on this because we want our hackle to start where the hackle on the body ends. Oh, there we go. I'll just trim this a little bit. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're going to do the K-pop dubbing. I'll put this deer hair up. Glass all day. No joke, man. I love fiberglass now. I love fiberglass. I just like the casting. Can feel the load better. I suggest to everybody if you have difficulty feeling the load on your rod, switch to Devon Evolution rods. So I was having a little trouble. Now, how far back you wrap this is to where the legs begin on the body. I don't know how else to explain that. That's as close as I can get to it. There we go. And you really want to hold the legs in place when you do this. And hop down, cross, under, and then go back over to the top. And then we're going to match that up after we do the same thing to this side. So I'm going to start making my dubbing noodle tiny or skinnier and skinnier. There we go. See how that's still got, you want to keep the cone shape. It's really important to keep the cone shape. Then we're going to cross over the front like that. There we go. Actually, there we go. There we go. I think that should be enough dubbing. Probably not. I did see this. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't. All right. And don't forget to tip the tire or donate. That's what keeps this going. I have a link on the info. Check it out. Hit the link. It goes straight to my PayPal. A little bit more. Oh, don't want that. There we go. All right. It's like the one I did before. Take a wrap. 2 complete wraps. Then go. We'll go in front. There we go. Front of these a little bit. Oh, it twisted. Ain't playing that game. Go. There we go. And then I can do my extra wrap right here. 3. I like to pinch it all and pull it all down. Get in here with my scissors. Cut it all at once. Look at that. I love it when it works. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I like to wrap back into the hackle. If you do it slowly and carefully, it'll straighten out the hackle. It'll make it up and down, which looks very professional and really nice. So, all right. Top of the line for the tip of your line, man. That's all I got to say. My crap, I tie these, my name's on it, my dad's name's on it. I'm gonna get the best every tie. Or I just tie another one until it becomes the best. Here we go. All right. I dropped a bunch of rubber legs. There's the rubber legs. Ooh, my glue got tipped over. Bummer. Hate it when that happens. All right. I'll put a little bit of this Zappa Gaps, my favorite glue. It always burns the eyes, man. Then we're going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to delicately place a drop right where the wire meets the feathers. And then I'm going to set it aside. Go with the Solar Res Bone Dry. So real thin water, it soaks into the threads, it binds itself, becomes one. There you go. I'm going to let that soak in a little bit. This is a huge stimulator. So a size 4. Beautiful. All right, soaked in. So we're going to hit it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Hoot's Custom Flies. Top of the line for the tippy line. It's not fishing, it's catching. I have a link to all, if you want to send me a tip or donations, I have a link to the website in the info. Y'all have a great day. Be safe. God bless. Harley, they're waiting for you. Hit me up when you're going to come by and stuff. Y'all be safe. Peace. In a Donald Trump voice. I love that. Can't wait. See y'all, what, tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, I'll be on Friday. I'm going to have a schedule too. Everything's a little wild right now, you know? Y'all be safe. God bless. Look both ways for your cross street. Top of the line for the tip of your line. Hoot's Custom Flies. It's not fishing, it's catching. Peace. Turn this dang thing off. Here we go.